Welcome back to Old Studio Car, the channel where we travel back in time to rediscover the legends of the road. Today, we're stepping into automotive history to explore one of America's most iconic vehicles, the 1953 Chevrolet Corvette. This wasn't just a car. It was a statement, a declaration that the United States could build a sports car to rival the best from Europe. In this video, we're going to dive into the exterior design of this classic beauty, take a closer look at its performance, talk about its speed, fuel efficiency, and even see what kind of price you'd expect to pay for one today. When the Corvette first appeared in 1953, it looked like nothing else on American roads. Sleek, low, and full of character, it was a car that turned heads instantly. The body was made entirely of fiberglass, a first for an American production car, which was groundbreaking at the time. The designers wanted something lightweight, aerodynamic, and futuristic, and that's exactly what they achieved. The car's long, sculpted hood, rounded fenders, and chrome detailing gave it a distinctly jet-age feel. The front featured a toothy chrome grille, while the rear carried smooth, flowing lines that hinted at speed even when the car was standing still. Only 300 units were built in that first year, all finished in polo white with a red interior, and each one looked like a rolling piece of art. If we talk about the exterior from today's perspective, the 1953 Corvette still looks timeless. Its proportions are perfect for a small roadster, short in height, wide in stance, and beautifully balanced from nose to tail. The removable plastic side curtains, dual exhaust tips, and delicate chrome accents give it that perfect mix of sportiness and elegance. Even the smallest details, like the round taillights and wire wheel covers, add to its charm. In an age when car design was often bulky and conservative, the Corvette felt fresh and exotic. It captured the imagination of a generation looking for style and excitement after years of practicality. Under the hood, however, the 1953 Corvette was a little different from what you might expect from such a sporty design. It came with Chevrolet's 235 cubic inch, blue flame, inline-six engine, producing around 150 horsepower. That might sound modest by today's standards, but in the early 1950s, it was respectable performance for a small roadster. The engine was paired with a 2-speed Powerglide automatic transmission, a choice that surprised many enthusiasts who were expecting a manual gearbox. But Chevrolet's goal at the time wasn't pure racing performance, it was about style, innovation, and building a luxury sports car that anyone could drive. On the road, the Corvette offered a smooth and enjoyable ride. It wasn't built for all-out speed like the European competition, but it provided a unique blend of comfort and fun. The car's fiberglass construction kept it light, giving it a nimble feel, and the low seating position made drivers feel connected to the road. The top speed was around 108 miles per hour, which was impressive for a car with an automatic gearbox and a 6-cylinder engine in the early 1950s. Acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour took about 11 seconds, not exactly blistering, but still exciting for the time. Fuel economy wasn't really the selling point of the Corvette, but even so, it managed an average of around 16 to 18 miles per gallon, depending on driving conditions. For a car that prioritized looks and cruising ability, that was fairly efficient. Owners loved the way it felt on long open roads, especially with the top down and the engine humming softly beneath that long, elegant hood. Now, let's talk about value. Back in 1953, a brand new Corvette cost about $3,498, quite a bit of money for that era, especially when you consider that a standard Chevrolet sedan could be had for nearly half that price. But today, the story is very different. Because only 300 were ever built, and because it represents the very first year of America's sports car, the 1953 Corvette has become one of the most collectible vehicles in the world. Prices at auction can easily reach between $250,000 and $400,000, depending on condition, originality, and history. Fully restored examples that still wear their original polo white paint and red interior are considered automotive treasures. The 1953 Chevrolet Corvette wasn't perfect. It lacked raw power, it came only with an automatic transmission, and it had a few early production quirks. But what it did achieve was far more important. It created a legend. It set the foundation for every Corvette that followed and sparked a legacy that continues to this day. From its fiberglass body to its daring design, it proved that American ingenuity could match the best of the world. Even after more than 70 years, the first Corvette remains a symbol of ambition, style, and the birth of a dream on wheels. This has been Old Studio Car, where history drives again. If you love classic machines like this, make sure to subscribe, and join us as we keep exploring the timeless icons of the road.